Hello, everyone. Welcome to this episode of the L Forum Leadership Speak series. It's my honor and privilege to welcome Mr. BG Srinivas, Group Managing Director of the PCCW Group. Welcome to the show, BG.
Hi, Ringo. It's nice to connect again. It's been quite some time since we last spoke.
How has your journey been so far?
A little bit about myself. I have a background in engineering and industrial management. I did my schooling and college in Bangalore, India. And subsequently, I joined the Swiss-Swedish multinational ABB. I spent about 14 years with ABB, working across different markets across India, as well as working across different business units within ABB, which gave me a pretty rich experience on both management practices which emerged from Europe, as well as some of the best of technologies which addressed some of the key process industries in the Indian marketplace. Subsequently, I got a call from Infosys, which was at that time in the field of IT systems, and while it was a Bangalore-based headquartered company, having most of its markets in the West. US was one of the biggest markets, and subsequently, of course, Europe did expand as well. The next opportunity was PCCW, a Hong Kong listed entity. The group focuses on diverse set of businesses, which includes telecommunications, media, and IT services. While significant part of the revenue base is Hong Kong centric, the mandate was to expand our footprint across Southeast Asia. And that is something we are on the journey in building out capabilities, launching new products and services for our enterprise customers, as well as for our consumers within the media business, on developing and streaming OTT content across Southeast Asia, bringing the best of both local and regional content to these markets.
What is your view on leadership based on your experiences as a corporate leader?
It's very important for a leader to be able to articulate a clear vision. It's also important for a leader to spot market opportunities, to create sustainable business practices. More importantly, also to create value for the shareholder. It's also equally important to build a culture within the organization where you are able to nurture talent and make sure that ordinary people can deliver extraordinary performance.
What is your definition of entrepreneurial leadership, BG?
Entrepreneurial leadership, in my view, should have all the attributes of a general leadership at large. But some of the characteristics which could stand out in an entrepreneurial leader are being adventurous, ability to take risks, trying something new, being bold, operating in a zone of discomfort, decision making when you have limited set of data points. All of this are very important in today's world, given the context that large enterprises as well as small enterprises operate in an environment where uncertainties have increased in the last couple of years.
What have been your challenges as a leader?
When it comes to challenges, yes, I've faced quite a few. And if I can recount maybe one or two during my tenure, this one strikes out for me when I moved to Europe as a part of my Infosys journey, and I was leading the Europe practice. It took me quite an effort to get the team on board in terms of bringing out differing strategies for the continent Europe, which was very diverse, underpenetrated, and when it came to UK, which was a bit more mature market for Infosys, to take a very mature industry-centric approach. While it took almost a couple of days of workshops to nurture the team and to bring them on board, in hindsight, it was very well worth the effort, because in the following years, Europe business scaled up rapidly and it went on to contribute significant part of emphasis growth as the year passed by.
What is your advice to young leaders and entrepreneurs based on your experience that you have gathered over the last so many years?
Well, here is something I can share in summary. Some of the leadership traits which has helped me in my own journey. It's very important to be very passionate as a leader so that you have strong belief in your business. A leader has to definitely lead from the front. Leader has to be open to ideas. The leadership journey itself is a continuous learning process. And one needs to keep evaluating and making course correction as you navigate your business. It's also important for the leadership to carry his or her team with them to make sure that the team relates to the purpose of the business and create a sustainable business model which will nurture the business in the long run.